Hey y'all, thanks so much for taking the time to come over and visit with me over on Fritz's Cooking Again. And today we're going to shake it up a little bit, guys. I'm sure a lot of y'all aren't going to be very fond of this, but I remember back when my father was still with us, he actually loved this. And basically what we're going to make today, guys, is some calf liver. And I found some of this Hooters wing breading flour, and I'm actually going to utilize that. And I've got an onion, and I'm going to fry it up in some little bit of mixture of bacon grease and oil. Guys, I don't have any buttermilk. I don't feel like riding up to the store and getting any. So my mom actually has a little substitute she always uses when she's needing buttermilk. And basically I believe it's going to be 1 tablespoon of that apple cider vinegar. And then we're going to take our milk and we're going to fill it up to the cup line. We're going to cut into our calf's liver here. And we're going to actually, let it soak for at least an hour. I think it takes 5 minutes for this buttermilk to set up, so basically it coagulates in there, and what it's going to do is, I guess what it actually does is tenderizes the meat or something. But anyway, I just remember them soaking it in buttermilk back in the day, and frying up some onions, and oh my God, it was good. It's probably an acquired taste. Maybe a lot of y'all might not like it, but it just brings back memories for me, and we probably have it like once a month. And it's really, what I remember how they get me to eat it. It's full of iron, and I'd be like Popeye or something after I ate it or something. But anyway, guys, let me get after this. I'll mix up our buttermilk mixture, and then we're going to let it set up for 5 minutes, and then we're going to let our calf's liver soak. All right, guys, let's get after it here. Get my tablespoon of vinegar. There we go. And it says to lightly stir it. So, I guess we'll fill it up to the cup line there. There we go. Hopefully that'll be enough. If not, I'll make another one. Just to lightly stir it to incorporate the vinegar into the milk. And then let it sit for 15 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. Okay, guys. All right, guys, we're going to cut into our calf's liver. And go ahead and get it in our bowl here. Ooh, don't that look scrumptious? Looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. That's the Blob. And what we actually did too, guys, I opened up my Hooters flour here, and I put it in this Ziploc container, whatever kind of container it is. I believe it's Ziploc. And that way we can actually, seal it, and then we can do our shake method without getting crap everywhere. Alright, guys, this is still congealing, our buttermilk. So let me get straightened up here and get our onion cut up and all that good stuff, and we're going to get busy. Okay, guys, we've let our buttermilk substitute coagulate, or whatever that term is. And basically, let's go ahead and pour it on the calf liver here. I remember it must have been the beef liver. It seemed to me that was thicker. This calf liver is cut pretty thin. But anyway, let's go ahead and get our buttermilk solution on it. Lift it up a little bit so you can get under it. Okay, yeah, that was the perfect amount, guys. So let's go ahead and get it covered. I got the wrong cover. Alright, let me get it covered. Okay, guys, we gotta have some rice to go with our liver and onions. So I've got 2 cups of water at a super duty boil there, and we're gonna go ahead and add our 1 cup of rice. So it's 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. So let's go ahead and add that. And give it a little stir there. And I'm going to add a good old dollop of butter and just a little bit of salt. Alright, guys, we're going to give it one more turn. Put the cover on it. And we're going to bring it all the way back down. And let her take off to the races, guys. We'll take a look at it in a minute. Like I said, we've got her liver in there soaking, and heck, let's go we can get our onion cut up, guys. Get me a knife A. We don't have no real expensive knives around here, but I can make mincemeat out of this. I like to get that off there. I like to cut the bottom of it off. Gives you a good working surface. Okay guys, our onions look like they're pretty much done. So let's go ahead and empty them into our coffee filters. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't. But you don't know unless you try, guys. But it fits the bowl so good. Okay. And our rice is done. Look at that. Give that a little stir with the proper instrument. Okay, looking good in the neighborhood. It's all fine. Alright, go ahead and put our top back on. And while I got you, let's go ahead and I want to make some gravy too. And like I said, I'm going to utilize this Better Than Bouillon beef base, superior touch. And that's what I got. Alright, we're going to put 2 of these in there. Got some hot water going here. Make our little gravy base. Got some rich stuff right here, guys. Give it a stir. Stir it up. I just boiled some more and put in a little Pyrex cup here. Heck, I could probably drink that right now. Uh-oh, getting y'all fogged up here. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, that's comfort. Plain and simple comfort. Alright guys, just doing my little bit of prep. We still got the calf liver in there soaking. And then of course we're going to dredge it in our Hooters flour. But I think I should have bought 2 packages of that, guys. I might make a little something else extra to go with this. I got some okra going too. So some fried okra. So, alright guys. Okay guys, I took and I put my gravy base in this little container here. And I'm going to refrigerate it. Mom always told me it was better to actually add a cold liquid to your flour when you're making your gravy. So, let's see if we got any room here. Okay. Alright guys, I had to fry up another mess of onions. I like it. I like a lot of onions. So, I'm an onion man. Alright guys, we'll get to doing that calves liver here in a little bit. We just got everything prepped. Like I said, we've got our rice done, our onions. Well, do it a little more onions. Got our base for our gravy, and we've got our calves liver soaking. And we're getting ready to get started. Probably, I don't know, I'm gonna let it soak for a good little bit. Hey y'all, thanks so much for sticking with me here, guys. We've got all our prep work done. I got the calves liver soaking in that buttermilk substitution concoction we made. Get it tendered up a little bit. And we got our rice done. We fried our onions. We've got our that soup base stuff. We got a base for our gravy. It's going to be a real rich beef gravy. And like I said, I probably should have bought another package of that stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and fry up some hamburgers too to go along with it. And basically, guys, I was watching some of y'all's videos where y'all were actually what I call it Salisbury steak or soul food or whatever you want to call it, where you smother it in gravy and onions and whatnot with your hamburgers here. So it's going to be another addition to the calves liver. So Alright guys, I reckon we're going to get started here in just a bit. I'm still letting it soak in there real good, and we'll get it all in this black iron skillet after we dip it in our Hooters flour. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, we got our bacon fat coming up. I've got it on a little bit above medium, and what I did was I actually took some of this canola oil here, and I tempered the bacon fat with it. I poured like maybe a tablespoon of the canola in there, and we actually took a little piece of bread and we threw it in the pan here, and once that thing starts getting pretty good and brown like that right there, we should be good to go. So basically what I've done guys, I've got our livers out, our calf liver out, and look at that buttermilk solution, our substitution we made, actually drew all that blood out of there. That's pretty wild, ain't it? But I've got a couple pieces in here now, and on our Hooters flour, and we're gonna go ahead and get it in the frying pan, guys. They say you only need, well, I might butter do a few of them first. They say it only takes like 3 minutes on each side. Okay, this stuff fries up with a quickness. So I'm glad we cooked a few more hamburgers too to go along with it. Next time I get this, I'll get like 2 or 3 packs of it. Okay guys, let's get it on in here. We're not going to overcrowd the pan here. 2 to 3 minutes on each side, guys. Take a little peek. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Smelling good in the neighborhood. And we'll make our gravy out of these renderings here with that beef bouillon stuff. All right, guys, let me. All right, guys, we're ready to get these out. Smell, like I said, it smells great, guys. We'll go ahead and get our last piece in here. Let her get to frying, and I'll get right back to you. All right, guys, we got our last one fried up, and we got her flipped here. And I went ahead and transferred them off the paper towel there to the pan here, and I'm gonna put them in the oven and keep them warm till we warm everything up. But got our okra coming along. Looking mighty good. I want to give that a little taste test. Alright guys, this is Southern Comfort at its best. Had some pinto beans, we'd be in 7th heaven here, wouldn't we? Alright guys, let me get this one pulled out, and we'll actually start making our gravy with our little beef bouillon roux, or whatever you want to call it. Alright guys, add a little bit more oil to the pan. I'm going to deglaze this mess down here, and we're going to add a little bit of that Hooters flour to it, and then we're going to take some of our cooled off bouillon here, and we're going to make us not a thin gravy, maybe a medium thin, in between thin and thick. But I've got to get the heat up on this thing a little bit. And I'll go ahead and add my flour. Alright guys, I deglazed the pan. I added a little bit more oil. Then we took some Hooters leftover Hooters flour, and we put it in the pan. And basically now we're going to make maybe a in between thick and thin, a medium. But you got to stay after it, guys. Love pepper, guys, just a little bit of pepper. Okay guys, we got that bubbling cauldron of goodness right there, that gravy we've mixed up there, looking pretty good. You can't walk away from this stuff, guys. But I like that consistency right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the onions that we browned earlier, pop them right on in there. And we'll take this Pyrex here, and we'll actually take our gravy. Maybe, if I can get the daggone thing off here. We'll go ahead and dump it in our Pyrex. Yeah, guys. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there, guys. That is on like Donkey Kong. God, oh, that looks good. All right, guys, we're gonna get set up here, and I'll get right back to you. I appreciate so much, y'all. Got everything on the table here. Well, y'all, look at that. Is that not a beautiful work of art right there? That calf's liver turned out wonderful. We've got our hamburgers back here that we did earlier today to be an accompaniment to it. We've got our gravy. I think my gravy turned out fantastic, guys. Look at that. I love the consistency. Oh my goodness. Got our rice, and we got some fried okra, and we got some Hawaiian rolls. We're gonna take this to the next level, guys. Look at there, guys. We're all plated up. Got a little bit of that gravy on that rice, and a little bit on that hamburger right there. A little bit on the calf's liver. Got me a big old bowl of fried okra. Like I said, all I need is some pinto beans. It'd be on. But we got some Hawaiian rolls. I was gonna ask my buddy that lives in Hawaii if they just call them rolls there. But I'm just joking around, brother, just playing around. But let me get after this, guys. Let me taste my gravy and my calves. Let's get over here and get at it. Look at that. Cut it with a fork. Look at that. Get some sopping going on here. All right, guys. Guys, I know it probably looks terrible coming out of the package, but I'm here to tell you it's delicious, okay? I haven't had this in a while. Like I said, when my father was still with us, we ate it like once a month. But try a little bit of my burger here. Oh yeah, that gravy is outstanding. It's all about that bouillon base. But anyway, guys, I'm telling you, I can't stop. Look at this. Look at that. Just perfection. There ain't gonna be none of this left. What do you think, Mom?
Absolutely delicious.
It is. It's next level, ain't it? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to tear this up. All right, y'all. We'll holler at y'all soon. Take care.